Hi, just Glenn from Build Smart here on site at 33 Totora Street in Ravensbourne, just having a look at some reclad works. It's basically removing all the weatherboards on this whole face of the building and putting in some new timber doors that are going to be approximately this wide. I'll get some dimensions on the exact height and width of those doors for pricing. So just going to this far left hand side window, owner wants to try and keep this right hand side architrave just because of the depth of it. New stuff's obviously a little bit thinner, and this piece of decorative trim under here, if we can get that off, be careful to try and get both of those off and reusing them. Not so worried about the top facing board. Looks like it's a bit cracked in that corner, and we'll need to replace the flashing back to this corner here anyway. And then obviously that piece of facing board up there will have to come off so we can get the new weatherboards in behind it. So we'll be stopping right where we join here. This is obviously all new weatherboards on this side and from here around. So it's just from here back this way. We might be able to keep this facing on, just not remove that. This window's already all been replaced, and all the other weatherboards are going to be coming off. So this plinth can stay, and this baseboard can stay, so every weatherboard from here up. So these are the weatherboards. Apparently we're about 131 mils up the face. So there we go, 131 mil. And they're supplied from Bunnings. So we'll just match into that profile for this whole face of the building. So the overall length from here to here. So yeah, the overall length is 7 meters, 3,250 and overall height. So we come back to this facing board here. Although there's going to be some work from here around later on. It's the second stage. I may replace this window and the one around the corner. So this facing board here would probably be just tacked on temporarily to tie in with this facing board so it can be removed later. The new spouting run back to this corner and then return back in to a downpipe, and it would be plastic marley. Approximate 5 meter return that's going to come out, so we've got to build up the floor underneath where the new bay window is going to sit. So out here, returning back this way. The owner's put a couple of piles in approximately in line with where the existing window is. So there's going to need to be another pile put in outside that underneath the deck, and another one at this end as well. The existing piles that are already in there, he's had checked previously by a draftsperson, dug down alongside them and provided some evidence with regards to them being deep enough for council. So just something we might need to talk about at the time of sign off. So insulation would be needed basically from here to approximately here, and the existing bedroom was paper pocketed and insulated, so it would just be perhaps a small strip here and then another small strip at this end, and then anything up and over the window would need to be paper pocketed and or paper wrap, sorry, from the outside, and then insulation put in those areas. And then also there's a bit of a dip, it might be hard to see in this video, but a bit of a dip of maybe 20 or 30 mils from the bottom plate, you can see here, and it just dips away a little bit in the middle there of where the current window is, and it's hard to tell whether it comes back up or not. Or whether it stays dipped. So we may need to cut out a couple of pieces of flooring inside in front of where these doors are going to be going in order to feather out the flooring. Or the other option is, once we remove some decking, we may be able to get a bottle jack in either end and just jack up 20 or 30 mils and make that up. So I just can't really tell with the decking in place whether it's slumped just in the middle of where that window is and then it comes back up, or whether it just continues slumping. It doesn't look too bad inside, so it's reasonably minimal, but it's obviously going to be something we need to check at the time we open up and install the doors. So then just walking in the rear door, so this is the area here, just slumps away a little bit to that outside wall, which is pretty typical of a house of this sort of age. So yeah, two options. We can cut out a bit of flooring in around here and just feather off the best we can and get it a level at the door. Or potentially we can jack up and gain that sort of 20 mils or whatever it is. We'll just have to assess it, have a look at a laser level at either end and see exactly what's happened. And then just in terms of access, so obviously there's an area for cutting up here and around the deck, and then just coming down. Small garage area. So yeah, for access that's really the only area we could park for bringing tools and equipment and stuff up on site. This is a neighbouring driveway that gains access to the back, or park at the street like I have.